So now is the time, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to hand over my charge to the new incoming president, and I am proposing Mr. Karthik as the new incoming president of IPMA. Please give him a big applause. And I would like to put the lapel pin on Mr. Karthik. So thank you, and President Mr. Karthik, will you please announce your office bearer teams?
Thank you, Milind sir. Now I propose for the post of Senior Vice President, Mr. Farooq Batena. I request a seconder. Prabhu Bhai. For the post of Vice President, I propose Mr. Anup Agarwal of Franklin Pluga, India. I request for the seconder. Akash Patel. Mr. R. Kumaravelu, Managing Director, Aqua Group. Mr. Milind Alvekar, who has just handed over the charge of President of IPMA to me. D. Vignesh, President SEMA. Jignesh Vyadroja, Director, REA. Past Presidents of IPMA, Bharat Bhai, Prabhu Bhai, Krishna Kumar sir, who is also past President of SEMA. Past Presidents of SEMA, Somasundram sir, Velumani sir, VL sir, TCT sir, Co-India Vice President Shivashun Kumar, Presidents of our sister associations in Coimbatore, past President of Co-India Kupusami sir, Kodishia past President and SITAG past President Muttusami sir, and SITAG past President A.V. Karthikeyan, Mr. Ranganathan sir, office bearers of all our sister associations who have come here. I thank each and every one of you for being here. Technical committee members of IPMA, SEMA, members of IPMA and RDA who have traveled a long way to attend this event, members of SEMA, friends from present media, staff of IPMA, SEMA, Co-India, SITAG, ladies and gentlemen, a very good evening to all of you. This gathering would not have been possible for the efforts of few of our members, particularly R. Karthikeyan, who has been instrumental in organizing the event and also this AGM. He has taken great efforts. Vishnu of Ideal Pumps and Parvata Kumar. And apart from Kritiya, I have failed to mention the name of SITAG office bearers. So SITAG is a very important part of mine. Also, I thank Chief Guest of the evening, Managing Director of Aqua Group, Mr. R. Kumaravelu, for accepting my wish and consenting to be the Chief Guest of this event. I place my gratitude to the Executive Committee and past presidents of IPMA for the trust reposed in me and electing me to this highest office. I must also express my gratitude to the members of IPMA. None of this would have been possible without the support of Mr. V. Krishna Kumar, past president of IPMA and SEMA. He was not only instrumental in taking me to IPMA, but also strongly proposing me as the vice president in 2019. Thank you, sir. At this great moment, I remember my father, Engineer K.K. Velichami, a doyen of the pump industry. He lived a life full of passion for pumps and motors, which eventually rubbed on to me. Like many of the second generation over here, from childhood I have never dreamt of any other industry other than pumps. Our Honorable Prime Minister at the UN has said, in the world's ancient language Tamil, a great poet, Kaliyan Punguran, has written, Yadumude Yavadum Keled, meaning every place is our place. We, the pump manufacturers, have adopted this in our letter and spirit and spread ourselves across the entire length and breadth of this diverse nation. It is time for us to expand and reach every part of this world. Aptly so, the conference was titled Conquering the Global Market, which shall now on be the mission of IPMA. We have everything to go global. Our industries are 100 years old and very well matured. Our products have been time tested in our diverse field conditions. The best global practices are now employed in our industry. We are using the latest software, best manufacturing practices, so our products are equivalent and sometimes even better than the overseas products. This is what we always tell in BAS and BE, don't take our products, don't compare our products with foreign products and fix efficiencies, because our products are already better. Because we came up with efficiency levels in 1984, whereas the world came up with efficiency levels only in 2000s. So we are far ahead, at least in the pump sector is concerned, we are far ahead of the global manufacturers. So, and also, this morning, we had a wonderful speaker and vice chairman of CRI group, Mr. Soundararajan, elaborated how he evolves, how CRI grow from a small company, how they captured the globe. It is something which we all can emulate. See, they are also selling in China. That is one part, and making profits according to him. They are also selling USA. So we have everything to grow global. This only thing is that we have to think like how we capture this diverse nation, we can also capture this diverse world. So from now onwards, we have to think, thinking just not alone like when some SEMA or the REA, but or IPMA. We all have to join together to take this further and further up. This is how we can capture the global market. The great saint and philosopher of Tamil, Thiruvalluvar, has said, "Ulluvadellam uyarvullal," meaning always aim higher. Similarly, we have to aim higher and higher. So we can aim higher. Capturing the global market we'll keep it as here, and I'm sure we can capture it. One of the key points of Mr. Soundararajan's address was we have to think beyond water and think it is a liquid. When we think liquid, our business grows many a times. And we at IPMA and also on behalf of SEMA, SITAC and REA, I would say that we'll from now on think it as liquid and go forward and develop new products for the market. Thinking ahead, going global, see it is the aspiration of the young generation. When I took over as president in SEMA somewhere during the time, few young generation people, including Mithun, told me, Karthik, think of something other product. This is boring to us. That was the starting point for all this what has happened till now. That was the starting point. So our young generation has so much aspirations. They want to capture the globe. And this generation has also broken the stereotypes. I think I am caught in between these two generations. But anyway, I have seen this and that also. So this generation has broken all the stereotypes. And we are seeing the competition at a local level with this generation. People are sharing their products, and in some instances, we are also seeing collective sourcing through which costs are reduced. We at SITAC, SEMA, and now we will also try to bring it in IPMA. So all the three, we can combine together and focus on collective sourcing through which we can reduce the cost. And we can also pool in our products so that the diverse requirements of the global market can be addressed together by us. And this can be taken up only with the cooperation of SEMA and REA. And I am sure both of them will be cooperating with me. And I, on behalf of all of three of us, are saying that we will be working together. Coming to our products, agricultural and domestic pumps are the strengths of our Indian pump industry. These pumps are big in numbers, but in value terms, these are low. When we are looking at a global market, which is 95 billion USD, we have to think also of having other products. So we have to look at pumps used in oil and gas, mines, wastewater, chemicals, and power. Only with these pumps we can add value. We have also started this work. At Sitark, we have started this work. We have started the development of a submersible slurry pump, which is in progress. This is a project which is funded by the Government of India through Ministry of Heavy Industry. We have received a grant of 10.71 crores for this project, and I thank the Government of India for this sponsor for this grant. As the president of IPMA, I wish to say that IPMA will work on getting these things to other regions also. One thing like Chief Guest has addressed, has put a demand like the dual certification of BAS and BE. Sir, this was, we have represented twice to the Minister, Honorable Minister himself. Once when he was in Coimbatore, I rose up and took the subject. I told him very frankly, sir, we are very happy with your performance as Minister of Trade and Commerce. We are all very happy. But in your Consumer Affairs Department, we are having a small issue which has to do with dual certification, not directly with Consumer Affairs, but in the Ministry of Power and this one, we are having a dual. The best part is he was able to understand the issue, and from the stage he called some officers and told me that this issue will be resolved within 1 month. Don't worry, gentlemen. But unfortunately, we were unable to go the next month. So we went 6 months later in October 2007, and myself, Vignesh and Mithun. Even at that time, he got bit annoyed with the response given by the department. He told, no, this is something which is against the ease of doing business, which is being promoted by me. Then again, he gave us a time of 15 days. But again, that 15 days is not happening to us. We assure you, we will go at the next possibility to meet him again and for resolving this issue. Sir, the next 2 years will be of great challenge to the pump industry. We have been facing the challenges like mandatory certification. On one side, BIS is looking at making BIS certification mandatory by issuing quality control orders. On the other side, BE is also putting a lot of pressure on us, saying that your product star marking should be made mandatory. We are caught in between. Like always, both the departments have their own way of working. But at last, in the last meeting of BE, we were able to convince, the proposal which is pending with BE maybe please be considered also for BA's proposal maybe also be considered so that some kind of easiness can be obtained. We are working on the proposal. Another 3 or 4 days we will be submitting our proposal. The other thing what is concerning our industry, particularly the Indian pump industry, is that the grey market for pump sets is becoming a big challenge in this country. The unorganized sector, that is particularly the kit market, which was almost out in the past few years, has now rebounded because from 2020, mainly because of the sudden spurt in the raw material cost, which forced us to increase our prices, and the revision of GST to 18%. These two has hurt us, particularly in the agriculture and domestic segments. These two has hurt us very badly, with most of us facing a drop in our sales. From IPMA, I assure that we look at how this growing menace can be checked. I am alive to the fact that demands are not normally kept in acceptance speeches. But considering the longing wait of pump manufacturers to get qualification for their pumps made with different MOCs for solar pump tenders, I request the Deputy Director of NICE, Ms. Richa Parmal, who is here, to complete the test at the earliest so that our pumps also could be qualified for the solar pumping program. This we are following almost for the past 4 to 5 years. At the same vein, I also thank NICE for testing these pumps in all fairness. And our pumps have exceeded the minimum performance required by the MNRE by a considerable margin. This is something which we all should be proud of. I place on the record the thanks of the entire pump industry to Mr. Kumar Velu and his team at Aquasub Engineering for providing the samples made with different MOCs, not once but twice. Their team also visited NICE to witness the test because they had some doubts, and their team went to NICE and spent 7 days over there to witness the test of our pumps. Thank you very much, sir. With great humility, now I step onto the shoes of illustrious presidents of IPMA, presidents and past presidents of IPMA, particularly Kishore Kumar sir, Harshad Bhai, Rajiv Amin, Bharat Bhai, Preman Bhatt sir, Prabhu Bhai, and Milind Alvekar sir have provided me the wide room to develop myself. I am ever thankful to them. I never thought there's something special in me. I would have been a draft intellectually if not for the guidance and support of the colossus in SEMA, on whom shoulders I learned how the associations are run and how to manage the affairs of an association. SEMA is the axle pin from where I came in and also will remain the axle pin of my life. I am ever thankful for all those who are responsible for my first appointment as Treasurer of Siddharth, Muthuswamy sir and A.V. Karthikeyan, and Vice President of Co India, Jia sir and Krishna Kumar sir. It helped me learn the functioning of industrial associations. There are several others who helped me in reaching this position. It is not possible to read all their names for paucity of time. I will be failing in my duty if I don't acknowledge the role of my technical members, Dr. M. Sundaram, Dr. Shri Murugeshan. The entire technical team of IPMA and SEMA deserve a special mention. I must also express my gratitude to my teachers at my school, Carmel Garden, College MIT Pune, University of Sheffield, for molding a malleable clay which I was to what I am today. I reserve the best for the last. My friends, family, friends and colleagues. First, like to took my name as friend, my friend and classmate and CA's Tamil Nadu chairman Shankar is here. Thank you for coming here, Shankar. My family and friends. My grandmother for all her sacrifices, my mother for all her untinted support and giving me immense strength. I'm unbound to my wife Abhidami, children Master Velukanna and Miss Vedaveli for their unconditional love and affection all times. They allowed me to take time for these activities. I now, from this stage, request them to spare me another 2 years with a promise that it will be the last. My sisters, brothers, Nandak Madanna for always supporting me. He is a brother figure for me who has always supported me in all my ventures. Thank you, Anna. For my sisters, brothers, cousins, Dr. Neminathan who is here, Maliyaka, Agaliaka and all of them who are here for making it over here and blessing me. My friends, here and those who are watching online from different parts of the country and world, who despite all the deficiencies and defects in me have put up with me and constantly prodded me away from the path of diversion to the path of duty. I am ever thankful to my team at Deccan Industries who always make it to a point to ensure the wheels rolls on despite my absence. Adorning the chair of president is not an achievement to the self. It is beyond. It is a transition from self-centered to selfless. I shall endeavor every minute to put the interest of the pump industry before me and claim my part in the history of the Indian pump industry. Thank you.
Thank you, President K.V. Karthik. Dear SEMA members, Till half an hour back, he was immediate past president of SEMA. The minute he took over as IPMA president, he has started referring to us in third person. We need their support. We need their cooperation. End of the day, he is in Coimbatore, Co-India president. That is in SEMA building. He has to come there only. Please take note and talk to him accordingly. Anyway, thank you, President. Wish you a successful journey. The floor is now open for felicitations, if any.
IPMA President Karthik. It is indeed a proud moment for us that our immediate past president has taken over as the president of IPMA. I know Karthik is a very dedicated gentleman, and the advocacy that he does for the industry is unparalleled. I haven't seen anybody have this much energy and work for the betterment of the pump industry as a whole till now. So we really appreciate you, and we are happy to see you as president of IPMA. And we would like to honor you, be the first association to honor you with a shawl. Request the office bearers of SEMA also. And Mr. Milind, it's been a brilliant years as president. Congratulations on your presidency. Thank you.
Good evening, friends. Today, Mr. Milind has completed 2 years as a president of IPMA, and Mr. Karthik has taken a charge for the president of the IPMA. So I remember my old days. Sometimes it was very difficult to find out the president of IPMA also. But now participation of the members are such a nice, they are very enthusiastic, they are participating in all the problems of the pump industries, and wherever government representation is required, I always find Mr. Karthik there in that office also. So he is the right person to become the president of IPMA. Let us clap for him. Lot of past presidents are not here, but myself, प्रभु भाई, आप आ जाओ जरा, उनको ये करेंगे, साल पहनाएंगे, खाली नहीं हुआ ना, आ जाओ प्रभु, आगे आ जाओ, नहीं आप आ जाओ, chairman and EC member are there. So, we are of you all here. Correct. We will do definitely.